Real Madrid just picked up a win, their first win in the Club World Cup, and I am excited, bro. I am excited for this year's La Liga because I truly believe that this is going to be one of the most competitive and one of the most best seasons of La Liga that we've seen in a very long time. I know a lot of y'all are saying, Skills, how are you saying that based off of Real Madrid beating a Mexican team 3-1 and also playing with 10 men? You can't, like, there's no way you can determine that, say that. But I truly believe this. I truly believe that you can see the good in a bad situation better than you can see a bad situation in a bad situation in a good situation. Does that make sense? Like when something's really good, it's really hard to see the bad. But when something is bad, it's really easy to see the good. So what do I mean by that? Real Madrid starts this game off and 7 minutes in, Asensio sees a red card. They're down to 10 men. This could make a team lower their head. This could make a team lose their identity. This could make a team play a completely different ball than we wanted to see. What did I see today? I saw today a team that the most important thing for me, down to 10 men. It doesn't matter that you win 3-1. It doesn't matter how you scored goals. It doesn't matter if the goals are beautiful or not. What I saw was a team that no player stayed on the ball for more than 5 seconds. Unless it was Vinicius Jr. making a run at the defender, trying to make like a play out of something. It was literally, look, when Luka Modric would get on the ball, 1, 2, 3, ball passed. And they were doing these quick passes. This is something we didn't see under XABI Alonso, under Ancelotti. We didn't see Real Madrid playing as a unit, as a team, trying to break a defense down, even with 10 men. And then you have this unbelievable, I'm going to call him Dean because I'm going to mess his name up, but the young center back that they just signed, you have this unbelievable pass out the back where you're doing these tiki-taka passes through the midfield. And when I say tiki-taka, we're not comparing it to XABI and Iniesta's Barcelona. We're not comparing it to any Barcelona team. I'm just saying they had this tiki-taka style of football to them where it was lay the ball off quickly, and then Dean is able to just release a beautiful pass into Vinicius Jr. for Vinicius Jr. to Vinicius Jr. type things. And I think slowly as Madrid adapts to this new play style, I think that we're really going to see a very, very good team on the field. So watching this Madrid team was really refreshing, but it also brought up a lot of questions. And I'm going to go down the order of questions I have for Madrid fans to kind of answer if you can. So we'll start with the first one, Endrick. This was a guy that he has publicly said pretty much that, you know, he wants to make the World Cup team. He needs playing time to make the World Cup team. And I don't know if he's sick or if he's injured, but with Mbappe out, out due to a stomach virus or something he has going on, they actually turned to a player from the academy. And this player really is panning out and playing really good. And it also brings up a lot of questions to me, even more questions of Ancelotti. Like, why didn't Ancelotti, and I don't know if this guy was on loan, so please don't like help me here because I don't know enough about the young player, I believe his name is. I don't know enough about him. I don't know if he was on loan or if he was just in the academy and then got brought up. I wonder why Ancelotti didn't, when they needed a 9, when the team looked like they could really use a 9, why he wasn't used. But it looks like Endrick is not even the second option. It looks like he's the third option. It looks like it's Mbappe, Garcia, and then Endrick. That's where it really looks like it's going when I look at it. And but my question to you guys is, if this guy really does want playing time, do you see Endrick leaving on a loan deal? And if you do, where do you see him going? And Real Madrid fans, do you want him to go? Do you think that it's better for him to go on loan and get development and get PT and get time and then come back when he's ready? Or do you think that he should just chill at Madrid and when opportunities are given to him, take them? Because I believe that's what's not going to happen to Rodrigo. Again, I don't know if Rodrigo's dealing with something. He doesn't start. He doesn't get subbed in. To me, this is, I know XABI Alonso has said multiple times that part of his plans, and he's part of the team and he's going to be important to the team. But I truly, without a knock, without a sickness, I don't understand how this is really not a preseason tournament from what FIFA's calling it, but low-key it's a preseason tournament for XABI Alonso because he's never coached Madrid. So fixing little things before we get to La Liga, this is extra opportunity and extra chances for XABI Alonso to really see what his team can do. So it is like a little preseason for XABI Alonso. And to not be using Rodrigo in a time like this to see if you actually want to use him or don't want to use him, if he's part of it, if he's not part of it. It doesn't make sense to me. But again, these guys could be dealing with something. I don't know if Mbappe had something that is contagious and maybe Rodrigo picked something up. I'm not sure. I don't want to act like I know because I'm not gonna do that. But it does bring up a ton of questions. Another question I have is why not the 3-back system? It's crazy because they went to a 3-back in this game. And when they went to the 3-back in this game, they suffered a goal. So if you don't know, Real Madrid goes down to 10 men and 10 men, 7 minutes in. And then they play great football the first half, score a couple goals. By the way, let's just put this out there and just get it off my chest real quick. Courtois is the best goalkeeper in football. Him and Donnarumma, I believe, are the best goalkeepers in football. Donnarumma had the season of crazy, bro. Like, Donnarumma was the best goalkeeper this year in football, in my opinion. But Courtois is an animal. He saves Madrid consistently every game, and he did again today. The Mexican team could have put up a few goals, but Courtois is a brick wall. And before they score a goal, Real Madrid puts in 3. And the goal for the Valverde goal, the third goal, I think it's a magical goal because it's passing through the midfield. The ball gets to Dean. Dean puts a beautiful ball up to Vinicius Jr. and Vinicius Jr. creates a play, gets outside, ball whipped back in, and then a beautiful cross in, and Valverde's able to finish it. Like, it's a beautiful, well-worked football move. And I can't tell you the last time I seen Real Madrid really do a beautiful football move since Toni Kroos has been gone. Y'all might trip on me. Y'all might be like, Skills, you crazy. But I feel like last year, when Real Madrid scored a goal, it was either individual play from Mbappe, Vinny, Jude Bellingham. Like, I never really felt like it was a real good team effort, a real good team play. And I feel like today we saw that. Today we saw an organized team playing football. And Real Madrid hasn't been an organized team playing football for many, 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 many years. I think we can all agree on that. If there's any team in Spain that's always organized, and my list goes like this. The most organized team over the last few years, Atletico Madrid. Defensively, they're ridiculously organized. And Barcelona. Barcelona under Flick was well organized. And then obviously before Flick, going up with Pep Guardiola and Luis Enrique, those teams were so well organized. But I just feel like the tactics, the way the team was set up, Barca and Atletico Madrid have always been a little bit better than Madrid at that. But I feel like we're seeing something here with Xabi Alonso, and I really hope that he can set them up tactically, formation-wise, to really suit the players that are there, because I like what I'm seeing from Real Madrid. I know people are going to say, Skills, it's just the Mexican team. It's just the Mexican team. Hey, man, these Mexican teams, South American teams, they've been putting in work against European teams. Booker Jr.'s tied Benfica. Booker Jr.'s nearly beat Bayern. Or at least had to score a really nice goal at the end to really beat them. We've seen Palmeiras play unbelievable football. Brazilian teams, Mexican teams, they're going crazy, bro. So we just stop acting like these teams aren't on the same level as European teams. I do think that the conditions are a problem. A lot of people are like, oh, what are you talking about, man? You trying to say it's not hot in Europe? Listen, the United States of America, not only is it hot, bro, the humidity is serious, bro. And only if you come here, you will know it. The humidity is different. I used to always tell people, bro, like, I know I have a lot of people in Texas that I know, right? I'm like, yo, when you come to DC, you're gonna feel a different type of humidity. Like, when it says 95 degrees outside, okay, cool, I know you're at 105, but you're at 105 like dry heat. When you come to this humidity and you feel this humidity, you take a shower, you get dressed, you go outside, you're completely soaking wet again because the humidity is so much. It's so thick, you feel like you can't breathe. You don't even got asthma, but you feel like you need an inhaler. Like, that's how thick our air is and how sweaty and nasty and moist it is. It's not fun, bro. I saw a clip of Llorente from Atletico Madrid saying that he couldn't understand how they put the games the times they did. He said his feet were hurting. He said his toenails felt like they were going to rip off when he kicked the ball. Like, he was saying it was so disgusting outside. And I'm telling y'all, man, I know it gets hot in Europe. Don't get it twisted. But the heat over here is crazy. So when you got teams from Brazil and Argentina that know how to deal with stuff a lot different, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know 100% if Argentina and Brazil get mad humid, but I would imagine they probably do. But I feel like they can kind of deal with conditions a little bit better. If you watch the Benfica game recently, Benfica had to put up a bunch of goals against a semi-pro team, right? And Benfica couldn't score. They scored 1 goal in the first half, right? They didn't play nothing. But then they had this storm break. It thunderstormed. It rained heavy. And usually when that happens, it cools off the air. Benfica came out for the second half after an hour break, and when they came out, they scored 5 goals like this, and they could have put up a lot more because you saw the temperatures drop, the floor was wet now, the air was different because a storm came through. That's kind of how it works in the U.S., right? It's like hella humid, hella hot, and then a storm will come through and be there for like 20 minutes. When that goes away, the air feels way better. Sometimes it's worse humidity, but sometimes it just cools everything off, and then you feel way better. So you can see the difference. So when people are like, oh, yeah, bro, the World Cup here next summer, I'm telling you right now, I'm favoriting a South American team. I think the U.S. I'm not gonna say they're gonna do good because that team is trash. I'm not gonna say they're gonna win it. I'm saying they could get out the group, but I don't even know, that team's trash. But I do think these South American teams are gonna play way better out here than these European things. Everybody's gonna be, oh, France this, Portugal this, boom, boom. Everybody's gonna be talking about all the European teams they're gonna get over here. And I'm telling you right now, bro, when they play these other teams in this heat, they're gonna be like, oh. So again, we ain't dissing no Mexican team. We ain't dissing no Brazilian team. We ain't dissing no Argentinian team on the side. I know people be like, oh, it's just the Mexican team, bro. Bro, chill. Because the Mexican teams, the Brazilian teams, they've all put up works. And Real Madrid was able to keep their head, composure, play the football they've been training, get themselves to a 3-1 victory, and keep themselves alive in the Club World Cup. So love to get y'all's thoughts on everything, bro. Vinny needs to find himself. I don't know what the heck is happening with Rodrigo. I don't even know where Endrick is. Maybe he's injured. That's my fault if he is. I would love to see a 3-back formation, but again, if it's going to be a 4-back, let's rock with it. And yeah, that's everything I got, man. I love you guys so much. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I will catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace out, y'all.